Good morning. Oh, hit the light. So, my name is Annabelle, and we are going to take you on an adventure today. We are going to be going thrift shopping. We're going to go to a special craft thrift store, which I love. I've been a couple of times, and I always get so excited to go. It's about an hour drive from where I live. I feel like I plan weekends around going to this place. So I am so excited to do that. We have a few other errands that we're hopefully going to be able to run while we're out. And we will be taking one of my 2 service dogs. I still have to decide which one I am taking. Because this is a 1-dog exposition. Alright, so because we do have a few more errands to run than I think this little one here is ready for. Rita's over here at my feet. We're going to take Chloe because the amount of errands that we're running, that might just be a little much for the baby. She can go out and do things, and I'm wanting to take her to some of these places, but not all on the same day. Chloe, come get ready for work! Immediately run straight in. Maria's over here like, can I get my vest too? I want to go. Who's ready for work? Alright, so we are in the car. Say hi to the Clominator back there. And we are on our way to breakfast to start off. So apparently I'm very bad at vlogging because I completely forgot. So I got a couple of bites in. We're having a pretty nice breakfast out together. I gotta wait on my coffee to get here because a little bit of cross-contamination happened and some cinnamon got on it. But we also got Chloe a dog biscuit. She ate half of it already. Alright, so we have finished breakfast and we are pulling into the thrift store now. It is the Scrap Exchange. It's this really cool thrift store in Durham, North Carolina. It's 2 thrift stores. One is your normal thrift store, and another is a craft thrift store, which is... So we're going to start with the normal thrift store, so that we can shop for things for what we buy to upcycle them. Let's get started. You ready, Clominator? Come on. There's my good girl. Alright, so I got my first find. This ottoman. It's not covered very well because somebody tried to recover it and did not finish it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and recover it myself, and I will get some fabric at the craft store next door, which is also part of this. Alright, so we finished up in the first thrift store. We're going to go to the next in a second, but just a little sneak peek of what we have. We got this to use as a sign for our wedding that we have coming up. We got this ottoman that I showed you guys. Some new shoes to paint. This, for those of you who follow me on camming, I've talked a little bit about wrestling when I'm on live. So this is going to be for a wrestling outfit. If you like wrestling, you know who I'm doing. And then I got Chloe a new collar because this was cute and I thought she'd like it. She likes to be adorable. Alright, Chloe, you ready to go in? This one is my favorite part. It is so fun and artsy. So I think I'm going to do 2 yards of each of this so I have extra. I think that should be more than enough. yard. Okay, there goes getting yours. Alright, we finished up at the scrap exchange. We will go through what I got later, but I got a bunch of stuff for different art projects for our upcoming wedding, some different Disney toys for centerpieces, some film to do a little for a particular piece I have in mind. I have a few different things, so I am excited for all of that. Sleepy baby. Alright, so we have made our way to Michael's. We gotta pick up a few more things that they didn't have at the thrift store. Because, you know, at the thrift store, they have to get what they get. In the car, culminated. There you go. Where's my good girl? There's my good girl. Alright, so we finished up at Michael's. We are going to head to the grocery store next, right? Alright, so we're gonna hit the grocery store next. Boy, do you want to say hi? Alright, we have made our way to the grocery store. Oh, Carl likes those scratches. Alright, so for a little bit of a treat for lunch before SummerSlam tonight, because we are big wrestling people, we are having some sushi from the grocery store. The fiance has had one. I'm gonna get into it here in a second. Alright, so we are home. Groceries have been put away. I am going to go jump in the shower real quick before we go over some of the stuff that I got from the store exchange. Hi, Rhea. You can have food in a bit. You're good for now. Alright, so now that I have taken my shower, I thought I'd go through some of the stuff that I got with you guys and with my fiance. He's over there in the corner. So I thought the dogs would really like this I thought this would be a cute container for dog treats and different things I make for them, but it got filled with some of the stuff I got, so we'll start with this. I got a couple of these. I was looking for light switch covers, but instead I got outlet covers. They didn't have any light switch covers. The plan is to paint those and decorate those, because I thought those would be cute. Just dump this out here. So, I got some thread that I have been needing for different things, and my thing for that is right here, so that worked out. needles that I've been needing, elastic, some ribbon. I thought this would be a cute print for a project that I'm working on. And then I did get fabric paint at the craft store, but I also picked up a couple of fabric paints at the thrift store. So I got a pink and a gold. A marker for fabric projects, and a paint blender. I got this one because it has, if you can look here, it has a little bit of an up, it goes up instead, so that was a little bit easier to blend with, in my opinion. At least I hope so. Then I got a new paint palette. What do you want? You shush. I have been looking for a nice big one. So for our wedding, we're doing a Disney theme. I got this race car trophy because I thought if I do like a little if I can find like a little Vanellope Von Sweets figurine and a little Ralph figurine, that with this could make a cute centerpiece. Ugh. Got some different fabrics. Here's a couple that I found. These are for the ottoman that I showed you guys earlier. And then this one, oh my god, cute little dragons! Ah! And then this one is like a vintage sort of Mickey Mouse thing, which I thought was so cool. 2 big storage containers for art supplies. You can learn basic skills from early American life doll kit, which I thought would be fun to do. I got a new pin cushion because somebody, Rhea, ate my other one. And we're still missing a sewing needle from that, so. So more stuff for the Disney themed wedding here. We got 2 dolls that I thought we could use for different things. I got a Ariel, even though we're mostly going with the animated stuff. I got this because I really liked the tail. And I thought, even if I don't do anything with the body, I can at least do something with the tail. And a Tiana doll. Now here comes the more fun toys that I got. These are smaller things. I got 2 different Simbas. Oh, this one, I like the way this one moves. This one's cool. But 2 different Simbas and a Nala to go with it for Lion King centerpieces. A Mr. Incredible. I have a random rabbit, but I thought with a little bit of paint, this can very easily turn into a Judy Hopps. And then this, a Goofy! And this is specifically from, I believe it was Goof Troop. Yes, this is from Goof Troop. And then I got this little cow figurine that I thought I can turn into Bambi. And a Scrooge McDuck, which needs to be painted because he is old. Got some more paint. I got a big old thing of white paint, which I've been needing. Got a big old thing of black paint, which I've also been needing. Electric scissors for my craft projects. Some glitter. Rhea, chill. Dogs are being overly excitable. I thought this yarn could make some, with the color scheme of this pink yarn, this could make a really cute doily that would go with Ariel. I got a pattern, which I'm not going to worry about showing. These little cardboard flower shapes. And then the other big things I got here, which is the reason I like this store, because you can find a lot of stuff like this at other places, don't take. I got a bunch of different film reels, which I thought I could, for like cameras, which I thought I could glue to a picture frame and put in with some vintage pictures of us, some older pictures of us throughout our lives, and have like a little memory thing. And because one of the big things with Disney is nostalgia and things like that, I thought I could use these in some sort of creative way for these old VHS tapes. I could use the tape inside, or even the outside itself. But that is what I got from the craft thrift store. I got a bunch of the little film things. I don't feel like digging those all out. So I got a bunch of different things. For all of this, I spent about $70, which is not bad. And it's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily have been able to find other places. Because sometimes it's hard to find these things. A lot of thrift stores don't accept trophies. They're just throwing them out when they get them. Most places don't accept blank film. But it's stuff that you can use for but there's a lot of stuff you can find there for art projects, which you normally would be spending months trying to save up all the stuff you need. So I really enjoy this place. It is one of my favorites at places to visit craft-wise. So I highly recommend, if you live in the area, go check them out. So I am going to get work on putting this stuff away before I work on some dinner for SummerSlam tonight. Alright, so we are working on dinner. I'm going to do a charcuterie board for myself, and then he picked 2 freezer items from the stuff I got at the grocery store for tonight. I like to do like fancy finger foods and like party stuff, even if we don't have a lot of people. Gotta turn off the water for the sink overflows. So we got some shrimp in the air fryer, and we're using the air fryer for everything that needs to be eaten up right now because it is a hot day and I don't want the house to be hot. So we're using the air fryer. And so there's shrimp, and then we are also going to do some pork egg rolls. So let's get started working on the charcuterie board. Here is my little charcuterie board. It's not much of anything, but I just wanted a little snack. I have some crackers to go with it. Doesn't it look delicious? Alright, so the shrimp is all done. We got the egg rolls in the air fryer. And this is where we're going to end our video for the day. SummerSlam is on and we got our snacks. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch y'all next time.